making your way up to standing, coming into Tadasana. The heels are together, the toes can be slightly separated. Placing the hands onto the belly, just below the navel. You can keep the eyes open here or close the eyes. Allowing the weight to settle into the soles of the feet. Grounding from the shin bones down into the front of the heel. Grounding from the thigh bones down into the shins. As the legs begin to awaken, allow the upper body to soften. Softening the low back, softening the armpits, softening the base of the skull, softening the space behind the eyes. Centering into the soles of the feet. Finding the fullness of your breath all the way into the back body. Breathing deeply, fully. Finding the fullness. Good. From here, go ahead and extend the arms up overhead with the hands in line with the shoulders. And gently draw yourself up onto the tiptoes, raising the heels. Exhale, lowering the heels. Inhale, raising. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, raising. And exhale, lowering. Good. On your next one, inhale, raise the heels, lower the arms so the hands are in line with the shoulders in a T shape, and gently on the tippy toes, twist off to the right slightly, maintain the grounding through the ball of the big toe, come back to neutral, and then twist off to the left, grounding down through the ball of the big toes. Find the fullness of the breath. Good, and then coming back to center, release the arms, release the heels. Take a moment here. And then moving into tree pose, draw the foot up to the inside of the thigh. Grounding down through the left foot, bringing the hands to the heart. Find a rooted feeling through the heel of the right foot against the thigh. Soften the top of the right thigh. Soften the sit bones down towards the earth. Keep the armpits soft. Breathing here. Good. From here, gently release the right leg down and then draw the left leg up, placing the left foot to the inside of the thigh. Once again, find the midline by finding the connection between the thigh and the sole of the foot. And stay grounded here through the midline. Good, deep full breaths. And then releasing the left leg down. From here we'll come into goat pose. Separate the feet a little bit wider than the hips. Bring the toes in from the heels so that the toes are pigeon-toed. Bring the hands onto the belly. And then bend the backs of the knees, coming down about an inch, finding the shins. Feel the front of the shins wake up here, and feel the shins rooting down into the front of the heel. Good. Keep the shoulders over the hips, and keep the thigh bones extending down towards the heels. Find space in the armpits. Find fullness in the breath. Good. Relax behind the eyes and at the base of the skull. Feel a movement of energy moving down the back body, down the legs, and into the big toes. Rooting down into the big toes. Stay with the breath. Good. Continue to bring your focus back to the shins. Allow the thighs to soften and feel as if the weight of the body is being held by the shins. Good. Just a few more breaths here. Good. Coming up gently. Nice. Bring the insides of the feet together. And we'll come into chair pose. Bend the knees, extend the fingers down towards the earth, and then reach the arms up towards the sky, sitting the weight into the shins. Find the breath. Good. Ground gently into the heels. Same sensation here in chair pose as we achieved in goat, with the shins really carrying the body so that the thighs can soften and relax, and the head of the femurs can descend down towards the heels. Keep length through the back body and through the neck, and allow the shoulders to soften against the weight of the arms extending upward. Two more breaths. And then inhale, drawing yourself back up. Good. From here, coming into Virabhadrasana, step out across the mat and then turn to one side so that the right foot is in front. And then square the hips as you bend the right knee over the ankle, extend the arms up towards the sky. The left foot is about 45 degrees and the left heel roots into the earth. Extend strongly through that left leg as you extend the arms up towards the sky. Find the fullness of the breath. Good. Nice. One more breath here. And then release the arms, straighten the leg, pivot on the heels, turning around to the other direction. And then bending the left knee, knee over ankle, extending the arms up towards the sky. Find the breath all over again. Breathe into the back body. Try not to overarch the low back, but ground more firmly through the back leg. Keep the breath full. You extend here. Softening into the legs allows the extension of the spine. Good. Straighten the leg and then come back to neutral. Nice. From here, bring the toes out from the heels and we're going to come into a wide horse stance. Inhale, draw the arms up. Exhale, press the hands down as the hands land. Bend the knees and then draw the hands up to the heart. Good. With the hands at the heart, soften the tops of the thighs and feel the bottoms of the legs holding you up here. Feel the knees over the shins, shin bones rooting down. Find the fullness here. Good. Deep, full breaths. Good. From here, go ahead and draw yourself back up. And then bring the insides of the feet together as we come into a variation of half moon pose. Cross the right foot in front of the left foot and then pivot onto the ball of the foot as the heel comes forward. From here, go ahead and extend the left arm down and the right arm up, The palm of the right hand reaches up and the palm of the left hand reaches down. There's a slight side bend here as both side bodies lengthen, reaching in opposite directions. Good. Feel the extension through the side bodies. Feel the activation through the palms of the hands. Good. This is a slight balancing pose. So feel the grounding through the inner left heel. Good. Coming out slowly. Step the right foot out. Release the arms and then step the left foot across and pivot the heel forward. And then from here, extending the right arm down and the left arm up. Good. Look over the right shoulder towards the heel slightly. Reaching through the palms of the hands. Good. Find the length through the side bodies. Breathing deeply here. Good. Grounding down through the inner right heel. Feel as if you're connecting to the earth and extending towards the sky simultaneously. Good. Coming up slowly. Great. From here, make your way down onto your belly. And we're going to come into Sphinx pose. Once you're on the ground, on your belly, bring the elbows forward so that the elbows come underneath the shoulders. The palms of the hands are on the earth, and the neck is in line with the spine. Breathe from the kidneys back towards the heels. Inflating the breath. Reaching the breath all the way down into the legs. Find some space through the collarbones, space behind the heart, and space in the armpits. Good. From here, walk the elbows forward slightly, pivot on the elbows, bringing the hands out to about 45 degrees from the elbows, and then begin to straighten the arms coming into seal pose. You may have to walk the hands slightly forward in order to be comfortable here. Continue to breathe from the kidneys back into the legs, feeling the activation in the legs here in seal pose. Breathing deeply. The arm bones will draw into the sockets, but allow the shoulders to be soft and allow them to stay at an equal distance from the ears. Good. From here, coming out gently. Press yourself up and back into all fours, and then press back into Balasana, Child's Pose. Sitting onto the heels, knees leaving space for the abdomen. Good. From here, go ahead and draw your shoulders up over the hips. We're going to come into a peacock variation, Mayurasana. Bring the soft fists onto the belly with the thumbs just below the diaphragm. As you exhale, hinge forward out over the thighs, allowing the thighs to press into the fists and the fists to press into the belly. Inhale, draw yourself back out. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up, exhale lower, and then stay here for a few breaths, breathing deeply into the kidneys, into the back body, finding space in the belly through the breath. On your next inhale, draw yourself up. Release the arms, sit off to one side, and then swing the legs around in front of you, lowering back onto your back. On your back, extend your left arm up overhead and onto the floor above you, and then roll onto your left side. Bend the left elbow, placing the hand onto the base of the skull, and then draw the right knee in, reaching down and taking hold of the big toe. From here, begin to straighten the right leg, coming into Anantasana. Adjust that left leg if needed by drawing it gently forward in order to find balance here. Extend gently through the heel of the right foot, lengthening through the leg and breathing into the back of the kidneys. Good. Find space through the armpits and through the collarbones. Reach gently through the sole of the foot. Good. From here, gently release the right leg down. Release the arm down and then roll onto your back. Bring the left arm down, draw the right arm up, and then roll onto your right side. On your right side, begin to draw the left knee up, reaching down and taking hold of the big toe and extending the leg straight above you. Extend through the sole of the foot, reaching through the sole of the foot. Stay with the breath. Feel the right side body against the earth. Stay balanced here. There's a tendency for the left hip to draw back, so really extend through the inseam of the leg so you can stack the left hip on top of the right hip. And lowering the left leg down. And then rolling back onto your back. And coming into bridge pose, bend the knees in, feet on the floor, heels hip distance apart. Inhale, draw the hips up in line with the knees. Exhale, lower the hips down. Continue to move with the breath, inhaling up and exhaling down. A few more times here. On your next inhale, as the hips come up in line with the knees, stay here, finding the breath. Root down through T1 and through the soles of the feet. Keep the knees over the ankles. Lengthen through the torso. Exhale, lower down, draw the knees up towards the chest, place the hands onto the shins, and pull the shins in gently. You can rock side to side if you like. And from here we'll come into a spinal twist. Extend the arms wide to the sides, draw the knees off to the right, look to the left. Allow the spine to unwind. Breathe into the spaces between the ribs. Feel extension through the fingertips. Feel the heaviness in the legs. Inhale, draw the knees up to center. Exhale, bring the knees off to the left, looking in the opposite direction of the knees, finding the breath all over again. Deep, full breaths. knees back to center. And from here, go ahead and release the legs. Take a few moments, do any last posture your body is asking you for. And then when you're ready, relax in final Shavasana on your back. Stay here for about 5 minutes, and then get up slowly when you're ready.